Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel at sa video ito ating pag-aaralan ang topic na pang grade 7, rational and irrational numbers. Pag sinabing rational, yun yung mga numbers na fractions, decimal point na for example 1.5, 1.2, 1.25, or 1.77777, yung mga ganun, may mga repetition. Ang irrational number, yun yung mga numbers na hindi kayang isulat sa fraction. Okay? Halimbawa, 2.538 and then ang daming numbers, walang repetition numbers, yun yung mga irrational numbers. Okay, so sa simulang topic na ito at magsimula muna tayo sa square root. Okay, tell whether each of the following is a rational or irrational. Okay. Alright, so kuha lang tayo ng pen. So, square root of 1. So, this topic, kailangan marami tayong, or alam na natin yung mga perfect square numbers. For example, 1 power of 2 or 1 squared is 1. So, ibig sabihin, square root of 1 is 1. At dahil whole number ang sagot dyan, okay, rational number. Okay? Next. Okay, square root of 8. So, ang 8, hindi siya perfect number. Okay. So, ang sagot dito, since ito ay hindi perfect number, so it means this is irrational number. Okay, so kung sasagutan naman natin kung ano ang root nito, so pwede tayo mag-factor ng with using perfect number. Okay, 4 times 2. So, square root of 4 times, okay, square root of 2. Ayan. So, meron tayong square root of 4 is 2. And then, square root of 2. Okay, so, yan yung sagot kung ang pag-apply naman natin is yung kung i-apply natin yung radical topic. Okay. Next. Square root of 52. So, again, hindi ito perfect number. Okay. So, mga perfect number kasi ganito yan. 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, ano kasunod? 25, then 36, ano to? 6, 7, okay, 49, and then 8 is 64. Okay, so kung makikita natin, ito yung 1 power of 2, 2 power of 2, 3 power of 2, okay, 4 power of 2, okay, 5 power of 2, 6 power of 2, okay, 7 power of 2, and 8 power of 2. Okay? So, yan, nakita natin, di ba? 49, 64. So, walang 52. So, ibig sabihin, this is irrational number. Ngayon, kung i-apply naman natin yung radicals, okay, so pwede natin siyang i-square root or i-factor yung 52 ng using perfect number. Okay, 4 okay, times 13. Okay, so square root of 4 is 2 and then root of 13. Okay. So, pero kung allowed naman kayo na gumamit ng calculator, so, gamitin nila yung calculator para makuha niyo yung decimal form ng sagot. Pero masyado mahaba yun. Okay? Next. 256. Okay? 256. So, this is also a perfect square number, which is square root of 256 is 16. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ito ay rational number. Okay? Next. Alright, root of 15. So, sabi natin kanina, saan yun? Ayan. So, 9 Tapos 16, di ba? So, walang 15. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya perfect number or perfect square number. So, ibig sabihin, ang sagot dito, irrational number. And hindi rin natin siya kayang i-factor with square root of 15. So, talaga mananatili siyang square root of 15. Okay? Hindi natin siya pwedeng i-factor with perfect square number na sagot ay 15. Ngayon, kung allowed kayong gumamit ng calculator, then just use your calculator para makuha yung exact root, okay, ng 15. Next. Between which two consecutive integers does the square root lie? Okay, so approximation tayo, okay, without using calculator. So sa tingin nyo, ano ang sagot? Okay, two consecutive integers. Okay, so in between what numbers? Okay, so 120. Okay, so alam natin meron tayong pinakamalapit dito, di ba? Perfect square number which is 100. Okay, so 10 squared. Tama. 10 squared is 100 and then 11 squared is 121. So, ibig sabihin, ang sagot dito without using calculator, estimation, okay, between between 10 and 11. Okay? Between 10 and 11. Yan ang sagot dyan. Dyan maglalay ang sagot ng square root of 120. Okay. Next. 56. Okay, so pinakamalapit dito, okay, 7 squared, which is 49. And ano kasunod? 7, 8. Okay, squared, which is 64. So, ibig sabihin, square root of 56, so nasa gitna siya. So, between 7 and 8. Okay? So, consecutive yan, 7, 8. Next. 19. Okay, so pinakamalapit, meron tayong 16, which is 4 squared. And meron din tayong 25, which is 5 squared. So, ibig sabihin, ang sagot dito, maglalay yan sa between 4 and 5. Okay. Next. Okay, 240. Ang 15 squared is 225. Okay. 16 squared is 256. Okay. 256. Then, so, ibig sabihin, 240. So, nasa gitna siya. Okay. So, ang sagot natin dyan, 15 and 16. So, between 15 and 16. Next. 80. 80. Ano ba pinakamalapit natin dyan? 81, di ba? So, 9 squared. So, wala pa siyang 81. So, pabalik tayo. And then, oops, sorry. Uh, 8 squared. So, 64. Okay, so since wala pang 81 naman to, so maglalay yan sa between 8 and 9. Okay? Hindi pwedeng 9 and 10 kasi hindi pa naman siya nakaka-reach ng 81. So, between 8 and 9. Next. Okay, 27. Root of 27. So, mag-isip tayo ng pinakamalapit. So, meron tayong 25. 5 squared. Okay. 25. So, lampas na siya, di ba? So, dito tayo mag-start sa 25. Kasi papunta sa another perfect square number which is 36. Okay, so 25 to 36. So, ibig sabihin, between 5 and 6 ang sagot. Next. 199. Okay, so square root of 199. Pwede tayo mag-start sa 14. 14 squared, which is 196. Okay, kasi lampas na siya. And papunta siya sa 15 squared, which is, ilan to? 15 times 15 is 225. Okay. So, between 14 and 15. Yan. Okay. Next. Okay, 38. So, means lampas na siya ng 36. 36, which is 6 power of 2. So, papunta siya sa 49. Okay. 7 power of 2, which is 49. Yeah. Okay. So, 36 to 49. So, it means, okay, ang root niyan between 6 and 7. Okay. Next. Okay, 102. So, yan. Pasok na pasok yan. 100 to 121. Okay, 10 squared. Meron tayong 11 squared. Okay. So, between 10 and 11. Okay, next. Okay, 11. So, mag-start tayo sa 9. Papunta sa 3 squared. Ito, next. 16. Okay, 4 squared. So, in between siya, di ba? 9 to 16. So, ibig sabihin, maglalay yan sa 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4. At yan po ang topic natin ngayong gabi, rational and irrational numbers and yung paano mag-estimate ng square root of a number. Okay, so maraming salamat po muli sa inyong panonood at pakikinig. Ako po si Concru TV. God bless you all.